He will host Louisville City FC in the USL Championship Final. Number one in the West versus number one in the East. Joining us now, SAFC defender Connor Maloney. And Connor, thank you for coming by and spending some time with us tonight.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Let's talk about this trophy. First of all, you got it for winning the Western Conference Final. Did you drink out of this trophy? And what did you drink out of it, if so?
Yeah, there was a little bit of champagne in the locker room, so I had a bit of that. And if you want to go check that out on our social media, it's all on there. The guys had fun with it. We enjoyed it. And, it was a great win. So, enjoy those type of moments because they don't come often.
Exactly. So you all beat Colorado Springs Switchbacks 2-0 to win this trophy. And I want to take a look at Connor's first goal, opening up the goal. And it was your first goal in USL Championship play. And Connor, this came at a very great time, and you can see the goal. Talk us through this, what's going on.
Yeah, no, I saw Carter recovered the ball and played it out to Santi, and I knew that since Santi was a forward, I had to get back into the box and recycle my run for a ball in the box, because that's what kind of we talked about this week, is getting balls in the box and making good runs. And the ball fell to me, and I was composed, and I put it in the left corner. So it was my first goal, and I was super excited. Didn't really know what to do because I haven't scored in so long, but it was fun.
Well, you look natural in your celebration, and let me ask you this. So you guys are undefeated now in your last 45 games when you guys scored the first goal. So you either won the match or you ended up tying. Why is that? 45 straight without a loss when you score the first goal is amazing.
Yeah, I think it sets the tone for the game, but also I think every guy on this team has put their body on the line. Even every forward, every midfielder, every defender. So we take pride in our defense, and that's why we've been so successful.
And let's take a look at the second goal now from your teammate Patino. And this is the one that sent you guys through. Tell us what's going on here.
Yeah, Mitch had a great clearance of the header. He's great in the air, and Colorado was pushing to get a goal, and you get the ball into Christian Pirano's on his feet and give it to Santi, good things happen. And you see it right there, and, it was great to celebrate and a relief. Because it was the 100th minute, it was 10 minutes of extra time. So, when that happens, ball at Christian's feet, ball at Santi's feet, good things are going to happen.
Do you remember your emotions the second that ball hit the back of the net?
I ran over to the fans and celebrated with them because it was such a special moment, because last year we lost in the Western Conference Final.
So you all are facing Louisville City FC for the USL Championship in the final match of the season. We have a tell of the tape, if you guys can bring that up for me as well. The numbers you're about to see are staggering. I mean, look at the record. You guys, 24 wins, Louisville 22, goals for, 54 for you, 65 for them. Goals against, not very many allowed. Clean sheets, San Antonio FC 17, Louisville City 15. Just give me your thoughts on this match coming up, because that's a darn good squad you're facing.
Yeah, we always respect our opponents, and Louisville has been a great team, and they've been, to the championship before. And so they've been there, they have the experience, and we're going to respect them and prepare as much as we can to face them. Last
question, because we're running out of time. Having Jordan Farr behind you guys as goalkeeper of the year, that's just got to make you feel so comfortable.
Yeah, he's a special player, and we have special players all over the field. But Jordan has been, sensational for us, and we can't thank him enough for everything he's done for us.
Before we go, can you grab the trophy and just give it a kiss for us?
Oh, absolutely.
Awesome. Congratulations. Best of luck this coming Sunday, 7:30, I believe, Toyota Field. Guys,
thank you.
Back to you in the studio.
Love it.
Exciting
Love it.
stuff.
Are you going to kiss the trophy, Larry? Is that going to happen?
No, I'm not going to kiss it because I'm not part of the team. That would just be wrong, but I'll hold it though.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I don't know. It kind of seems like the SAFC player may want you. I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying.
Do you want me to kiss it?
Hey, go for it.
I'm going to kiss it. Here we go.
All right.
Hey, it's been clean. It's been clean. He told us.
It belongs to the city, right?
Yes,
exactly.
There you go. Belongs to the city.
Thank
indeed.
you, Larry.
Larry, thank you. And we'll be right back after this. Welcome back. In recent years, you've heard more and more about burn pits and how they've affected our military members long term. We know that they cause lots of health issues.
Yeah, tonight we're going to learn more about that and where our local military veterans can get help. As we have a town hall to discuss burn pits and their impact. Joining us live now is Tim Jensen. He's the president of Grunt Style Foundation Board of Directors, also a veteran, a proud Marine.
Very much so.
Yeah. Thank you for being here, and thank you for your service.
No, thank you, Steve.
Thank you.
Talk about burn pits and why Grunt Style, you're one of the founders of Grunt Style, a great clothing line here in San Antonio, why you got as involved as you did.
Well, I think it's important to understand that, over the 20-year war, there was 3.5 million veterans in United States active military that have flowed in and out of those two countries, Iraq and Afghanistan, and plenty of other countries during the global war on terrorism. And, during that time period, we had an operational order that we had to burn our garbage and burn all of our footprint. And with that, we were exposed to a lot of different things, between batteries being burned in these big sites, Mosul, Basra, to the bigger areas. We had to get rid of that garbage. And with that came some exposures to things that, has caused cancer amongst our cohort. And a lot of my friends are dying. A lot of the people that we served with, a lot of the people that have gone over and did what the United States of America has asked them to do, and then to come home with some hidden wounds that 10 years later has taken them down and destroying a lot of these lives and these families. And I think that's something that we need to reconcile, and I think the PACT Act has done that.
We're going to get to the PACT Act in just a moment, but let's talk about how it actually affects people physically. So we know that right away you encounter some breathing issues, things like that, but down the line, we're talking cancer, other respiratory diseases, things like that.
Absolutely. So you're seeing brain cancers, you're seeing respiratory cancers, you're seeing reproductive cancers, stomach cancers, all sorts of different things that are coming from these inhalants. And it's not just burn pits in general. I mean, it's, there's all sorts of different types of chemicals. Permethrin, which was sprayed on a lot of our uniforms when we went overseas, is causing a lot of skin issues for individuals. So the thing I say to a lot of veterans out there is, if you are feeling that you've been overseas, you fought in the global war on terrorism, and there's some health issues that you're experiencing right now, go to your primary care provider. Make sure you're having these conversations with them. Talk to them. Let them know that you've been exposed, you've been overseas, that maybe get a heavy metal test or a blood test to see what's going on with your body. Have these conversations with your PCP, then take it to the VA and carry on those conversations.
I asked you this question when I first met you when you walked into the studio, and I said, how many people have been affected? Like, give us a percentage of how many people have been exposed to these burn pits.
It's a startling number. So 3.5 million veterans have come in and out of Afghanistan, 21 different countries, right? 100% of us have been exposed, right? And those are startling numbers.
Yeah. So let's.
And how many are affected by the health?
I would say, the numbers that are showing, anywhere between 25 and 30% are going to be having these monumental health issues. And that's a big number, right? We've seen this before with Agent Orange and all the other pesticides that are used during that conflict.
We're talking about millions of people.
Millions of people. And it is our job, right? We're not going to be the generation that, we watched our fathers and our fathers' brothers and sisters being exposed from this in Vietnam. We're not going to be that generation. And that's where I think we stood up collectively and we said, no more. And we brought a lot of pressure to our government.
Let's talk about that and the PACT Act and what it does, because if people are watching this and maybe they've had symptoms, veterans, and they're thinking, okay, what do I do next? The PACT Act basically ensures that they will get that medical coverage, right?
Yes, ma'am. So what we've seen over the time has been 80% of people that are going to the VA trying to get some sort of attention for their health care from the global war on terrorism are being denied. That was prior to the PACT Act. Now that we have this thing in legislative law, we're starting to see a lot of movement, right? We're seeing December 8th, they rolled out some new programs. We see just January 1st, 2023, new programs, and the beneficiary, the benefits part of that is going to start kicking in. We're seeing that the VA is being a little bit more descriptive on some of the cancers that have been identified as the presumptions. So reproductive cancers are now being listed as breast cancer, prostate cancer, testicular cancer. A lot of these things are coming up to the surface from these deployments.
Isn't the most frustrating thing that it's hard to make that link before the PACT Act, right? Veterans had to prove. But how do you do that? I mean, what if there's family history or what, you just don't know how people are affected.
And that's the challenge, right? There's a couple things that we as military members understand, right? We are in control of our service record book. In the Marine Corps, it's called our SRB. In the Army, Navy, Air Force, they all have different acronyms for it. But we are in control of that. What we are not in control of is our medical records, because those go off to Kansas City. We never get to see those again. And trying to arbitrate on our own behalf, because we have to negotiate for ourselves when we go to the VA. That's hard to do when you don't have the access to your records, right? In the military, as great and as efficient as it is, they don't keep really good medical records. And that's a challenge. And, I think what the PACT Act Act has given the ability for the American veteran is, we say, if you're in these areas and you can prove that through your DD-214, then you are presumed to be exposed, which takes a lot of that burden away from that veteran, and they don't have to go out and try to prove their own case anymore. And they're able to walk right in and get the health care that they need.
So 7 o'clock, I want to talk to our viewers about what we're doing. 7 o'clock online, we are going to bring more light to the PACT Act and the people that may be suffering out there. And if you have any suspicion that you may be suffering, we're going to tell you how you can work your way through the system. I think it's appropriate on the eve of Veterans Day that we're reaching out and trying to help as many veterans as we can. It's on KSAT12. Even if you know veterans who don't live in the San Antonio area, they can go to KSAT.com. They can go to the KSAT YouTube page. They can go to KSAT Plus and get the information that will not only help them start the process, but also hopefully work our way through it. And I'm hoping Tim's going to be my partner in all of this because I'm not a veteran. I don't have these kind of experiences. So I appreciate you stepping up and Grunt Style stepping up and all the people who are going to help us with this live stream at 7.
Fantastic. I look forward to it, Steve.
Thank you.
Thank you, and thank you for your service.
Thank you.
We'll be right back after this. You know what we need to do? Go back outside.
Yeah, 78 degrees outside, and Wurstfest
I've
is
heard
the
about
celebration of the sausage.
Really?
Did you know that?
And do you know who's
And
there?
German culture and
Yeah.
all that good stuff.
Our good friend Adam Caskey is there right now, and he
and
is
a bunch of
loving
fun
it.
and even giant pretzels. Yes, giant pretzels. The line is dozens and dozens of people deep here just for the giant pretzels. You gotta love it. Gotta love it. And, there are times when you can come here and these lines move pretty quickly. Just keep that in mind. We're going to go into the hall, but it's a little too dark in there. You're not going to be able to see anything. I got to keep this quick. We're going to be back in a little bit to talk about the cold front that's going to be coming our way. It's okay. You can walk by. I love your unicorn dress. We'll see you in a bit. Talk about the cold front.
It is Thursday, Thermometer Thursday, and we like to call this segment Caskey in the Wild whenever he
Yes.
leaves the studio.
Because he goes wild.
Yeah, you never know what's going to happen. Exactly. He is at Wurstfest.
New Braunfels.
Just about to start the final weekend of Wurstfest. So if you ever thought maybe I want to get out there this year, you're running out of days.
Just bring your jacket this weekend.
Running out of days. Yes. And, usually it's that cooler weather that gets people into the festive spirit. So get ready for this weekend. It's going to be hopping out here. I want to show you something that's a little different that you may have not have noticed before. These bricks right outside the main hall. And you see some names, you see some companies on here. You see a little bread and a little grease from sausage too. But these are actually people who donated to help rebuild after the 2019 fire. Remember the fire in 2019 they needed to raise some money, so folks contributed and they got a brick. Isn't that nice? All right, get ready for cold front. It's on the way. Let's talk about the details of this cold front. You ready? Yeah?
Okay, yes.
Yeah, we're going to. Tomorrow, 9 a.m. Hey, happy Thermometer Thursday. Tomorrow, 9 a.m., it's going to be in the 70s. And then by noon, the cold front's going to hit. We'll have some scattered showers, a few storms. And that's when temperatures are going to start to pivot. They're going to really take a turn by the noon hour and especially into the afternoon. By the 5 o'clock, we're talking 50s, windy, and then the rain's starting to wrap up. Remember, 5 o'clock is when the gates open around here. And at that point, I think it's still going to be windy and cold, obviously, but the rain's going to start to wrap up. Little bit for some high school football games, but for the most part, kickoff should be okay. Let's talk about the Futurecast. Take a look at it. Going through time, we're going very slowly here for you through the Futurecast. And you notice in the morning, it's all up in the hill country and Edwards Plateau. That's where the showers are. By the noon hour, that's when the cold front makes it to San Antonio. And at that time, we're expecting some scattered showers and thunderstorms to develop in and around San Antonio and surrounding communities as well. By the mid-afternoon, 4 or 5 o'clock, it really starts to taper off around here, and that's when the action is mostly south and east of town. And I do think most kickoffs, high school football, will be rain-free, just windy and cold, so get ready for it. Take a look at the rain chances this way. You look at the bar graph there, and you notice how we peak from about noon to 4 p.m., that's at 60%. Otherwise, the chances are a lot lower. And this weekend's looking dry. All right, how about temperatures? See the big upper level flow, that big dip in the upper level flow that we have out west? That's the cooler air being pulled southward. That's headed our way. And we're going to get a taste of it. We're just going to get clipped by that cooler air as it heads our way. And it's going to stick around, really, through the weekend and even on into next week. So speaking of temperatures, let's go through tomorrow. In the morning, 7 a.m., 66 degrees. By noon, we're in the mid-70s. And then by 5 o'clock, we're down to 55 degrees. And I do think for many outdoor events tomorrow evening, we'll be down in the 40s with wind gusts up to 35 miles per hour. So you'll be feeling and noticing the wind out there, in particular with the cold. And morning temperatures are really going to take a hit. This is very important. You look at this graph. By Saturday morning, we're down to 42 degrees. By Sunday morning, we're at 40. That's in San Antonio. And that then leads to some parts of the hill country likely to see a light freeze as we get into Sunday morning. So that's going to be the first time we've been that cold so far this year. Again, real deal front headed our way. Take a look at the 7-day forecast and the cool air. I mean, we're talking highs 50s to near 60. The warmest day will be 63 degrees for the morning temperature. That's it. That's all as warm as it's going to be, with a chance of showers as we get into Monday. All right. You know what day it is. You know what day it is. Happy Thermometer Thursday. Everybody having fun out here? Yeah. Prost! It's one of my homemade thermometers. I've got some people lined up around here that I said, come meet me at 6 whatever, and we all got lost and all got separated apart. But I'll be giving away a few of these to some of the kind folks out here. These are some of the ornaments because it's almost ornament season. It's almost that time of year. All right, so we lost our audio earpiece live from New Braunfels at Wurstfest. Back to you guys in the studio.
Yeah, we forgot where you were. Thank you.
In case you missed it, well, I don't know if we're going to actually get to in case you missed it, but we'll have something coming up after the break.
Welcome back, and what do you know? We do have it. Here's today's in case you missed it.
It's Thursday, November 10th.
A gunman still on the loose after shooting a man in the hip. The incident happening about 9 last night on the southeast side on Dollarhide Avenue. Police say the victim's a man in his 20s. He was taken to the hospital, but police say he is not cooperating with officers.
If you look toward the middle of the screen, you can see someone in black shorts running away. Police say he was in the parking lot of the H-E-B on Valley High Drive back on October 23rd. But just moments before this, investigators say the suspect had walked up behind a man in the checkout area of the store and stabbed him 3 times. And here are a few images of that suspect. If you know who this suspect may be, Crime Stoppers is the place to call. 210-224-7867.
Nicole is on the move after becoming the first hurricane to make U.S. landfall in November in nearly 40 years. The storm system weakening as it goes north. The threat of severe weather now stretching across at least 3 states. Florida, Georgia, and South Carolina bracing for possible tornadoes. Destructive wind and rain embedded within Nicole's outer band.
History has been made at the local state level. There will be more women running states across the country as governors than ever before. How about 12? Maine, Alabama, Michigan, Iowa, South Dakota, Kansas, and New Mexico all won re-election Tuesday. New York Governor Kathy Hochul won her first full term, and Massachusetts and Arkansas elected new female governors. 2 races have not been decided in Arizona and Oregon. Either way, the winner will be a woman.
I want to show you video that we have just into the newsroom. This is body cam video that was just released by the San Antonio Police Department. That is Clayton Perry's house. That is his car that was allegedly part of the hit and run. And that was the city councilman laying on the ground. There you see him sitting up and actually getting a seat. This is body cam footage from the patrol officer that responded to a call at Perry's house. Them SAPD releasing this just moments ago.
Now, Perry is the district councilwoman from District 10 here in San Antonio. And so there have been a lot of questions about this incident, but we do know that he did turn himself in today to the courthouse around 4 p.m. He faces a Class B misdemeanor charge for his suspected role in a hit-and-run crash. We're going to have more on this video, break it down for you tonight on the Night Beat, but before that, we're going to go to our friend Mia Montgomery.
Just quickly, a look at that 7-day. Big changes move in tomorrow in the morning. You're not going to want the jacket, but definitely take it because those changes move in by tomorrow afternoon.
All right. Well, thank you, and we'll see you on the Night Beat.
Have a good night.